Abdel Fattah el Sisi was Minister of Defense and Commander-in-Chief of Egypt's armed forces when he led the military coup on July the 3rd, 2013, that overthrew Egypt's first democratically elected government. After months of protests demanding the newly elected President Mohamed Morsi step down, Sisi said the coup was necessary to prevent Egypt slipping into a dark tunnel of civil unrest. Sisi dissolved the 2012 Egyptian constitution, set up an interim government and called for new elections. Human rights groups say the coup represented the end of democracy in the important Middle East ally for the US and other countries. The subsequent crackdown on Morsi's party, the Muslim Brotherhood, and its supporters was widespread and brutal. Security forces raided camps set up by Morsi supporters in the capital on August the 14th, 2013. At least 800 people were killed in Cairo and around 4,000 injured in what Sisi's opponents call the Rubber Massacre. Thousands of Muslim Brotherhood members and supporters were arrested. The government offensive on opposition groups and the media has widened in the years since. Sisi was first elected president in 2014. Democracy International, one of the main international observer groups monitoring voting, said Egypt's repressive political environment had made a genuine democratic presidential election impossible. Sisi inherited a troubled economy, apparently needing aggressive reforms. Analysts say things have improved since, but Egyptians have suffered the withdrawal of certain price subsidies and the devaluation of the Egyptian pound against the US dollar. Work has also begun on several major construction projects, including dredging a new channel of the Suez Canal and the building of several new desert cities, including a $45 billion administrative capital east of Cairo. The battle against ISIL on the Sinai Peninsula is a major security challenge. Sisi ordered a large-scale military campaign in February after a mosque attack killed more than 300 people. Human Rights Watch says up to 420,000 people in 4 cities in the north of the Sinai need urgent humanitarian aid because the military has heavily restricted access. Sisi was re-elected president for another 4-year term in March. He has support from the US President Donald Trump and European allies. Sisi's main challenger was arrested and his campaign manager beaten up in the run-up to the poll. All other presidential hopefuls withdrew their candidacies, alleging intimidation and harassment. Charles Stratford, Al Jazeera.